and replacing A with the X.
So to Ghost Peak, as of like late season 5, almost season 6 actually, it's almost like the old Ghost Peak, at where you like this is the old Ghost Peak. I'll start with this. So you'd aim down relatively to the top of your staircase, and you'd see the red X, and you basically crouch and uncrouch and shoot at the same time. But now that doesn't work, because what they did to nerf was they repositioned like your body posture. So when you're holding your gun down where you usually would, your character is positioned more to the left and up than he usually is. So for this instance, if someone was to aim a sniper shot at me, I obviously would get hit, unless if I was shooting at someone that's like down there. And you know what I mean? If someone's directly in front of me, my head is completely open. You can even see that from here. So what I decided to do was I practiced this for a while, and instead of you quick firing, all you really have to do now is, say if you're right here, you have to go under to the point where you can't see the red X anymore. So you're pretty much doing the complete opposite as last time. Last time you'd wait until you see the red X and then you'd go speak. Now you wait until you can't see the red X, because that's where your head's under. So pretty much what you do is you uncrouch, shoot, and crouch, right? And you obviously start doing that. Start slow, and then you can get faster and faster once you get into the rhythm of it. But it's a little harder than last time, because as you're further down on the ramp, when you uncrouch, you have to wait a little longer to shoot than if you were to go down. You just have to time it right. You can't really do it as fast, but you have to time it right. So like there. But if you mess up and go too early, you'll end up shooting your own staircase. So just make sure your head's not peeking. And then once again, I'll go over how you do it. So you're crouched, you press A to uncrouch, shoot, and then crouch again. And then just start it slow. And then once you get the hang of that, which I just messed up, start going faster and faster. But that's kind of it, actually. I mean, it's more effective if you're on side angles like this. Here, I could show you in more advanced. Here, so if I'm set up like this and I want to shoot, say, that clock there, it's better at these angles, because your head's actually more covered and you don't have to time it as well as you would have had to, as you peek over the wall a lot sooner than normal. But I personally find this one a lot better. So if someone's like coming at you from the side, right, you just like have your head peeking just like this, and you can still ghost peek it. But for these angles, once again, just go under the X, and it's fairly self-explanatory. You could see when your head is actually under your staircase. It's just, once again, it is a little harder, because you have to time it better than you usually would, instead of just spraying it. That's why I'm messing up a little more than I usually did. But yeah, that's pretty much how to ghost peek on console. So it did get patched, but it's still completely possible. They just made it so it's a little harder, and I realize everyone stopped doing it, but it's not as effective if somebody actually has high ground on you. You can't, you know what I mean, where you'd be like this, and your head would actually still be under, and they wouldn't be able to shoot you. Now your head is completely repositioned, so you can't use it for people that are higher than you. But if someone's leveled to you, right, you'd be able to get shots off. And especially if someone's below you, then it's so much easier to do it when someone is below you. But that's kind of it, I guess. It's kind of like, honestly, it's all just practice. I'll go over it one more time. So for the side angles, just make sure your head is like aligned with this little beam here, and then just when you're crouched, press A to uncrouch, shoot, and crouch. And here, I'll do this one again. Just make sure your head's under the red X. Oh, I messed that up a bit. Let's do it up. Okay. now I just can't do it. Now I'm throwing. But pretty much it's all just practice. I obviously, as you can tell, I do need to practice this myself a little more, because up until now, when I actually did this in a game, like out of habit, I did this in a match, and it kind of surprised me because I remembered that it was patched, and so then I actually tried it out myself because I thought it was patched. I went into Playground and I realized it's not as consistent, obviously, but it still does genuinely, like, it does what it's supposed to do. Keeps your head covered while you're still able to get some free shots off. But that's pretty much how to ghost peek. Once again, it's not as useful as last time. It's just a little harder than last time. It's pretty much the exact same thing though. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So if this helped you, drop a sub, because I'm almost at 250 subs. I believe I'm at 280 right now. I could be wrong, but I believe I'm at 280. So we're almost at 300. I think I said 250, but we're almost at 300, which would be pretty sick. So if this did help you, drop a sub. And I do upload tips and tricks and gameplay of like new skins and stuff. Usually every time there's a new skin, or whenever there's like a new trick. I do it all for console. So if you're a console player and you can't like watch the PC tutorials, I take everything off of usually PC tutorials and show everybody how to do it on console. But yeah, I'll see you in my next video.